Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Yesterday marked a historic day here for Americans as President Biden signed the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan into law. Today is March the 12th, TGIF, everybody. It is early AM on the East Coast. We're going to play a short clip of the president signing the bill here into law. It's a pretty brief. And followed by that, we will recap on what is inside the bill and, of course, a timeline update. I watched now over the past year 3 of these bills be signed into law. This is the third stimulus package I witnessed. And it is quite amazing to believe that 1 year has passed since we all headed to shelter down and embrace for this pandemic. To many of us, that meant saying see you later to our loved ones, friends, and colleagues, and really not knowing what the next day may bring for us. I happen to be a member of Northeast Pennsylvania, and we were hit rather hard in terms of case counts, passing of loved ones, and of course, what happened to our small business community. 70% of all Americans believed in this bill, and let's get over to the president signing.
Thank you for coming in. In the weeks that this bill has been discussed and debated, it's clear that an overwhelming percentage of the American people, Democrats, independents, our Republican friends, have made it clear, the people out there, made it clear they strongly support the American Rescue Plan. Yesterday, with the final passage of the plan in the House of Representatives, their voices were heard and reflected in everything we have in this bill. And I believe this is, and most people I think do as well, this historic legislation is about rebuilding the backbone of this country and giving people in this nation, working people, middle-class folks, people who built the country, a fighting chance. That's what the essence of it is. And I'm going to have a lot more to say about that tonight in the next couple of days and be able to take your questions. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is sign this bill and make the presentation tonight. And then there's going to be plenty of opportunities. We're going to be on the road not only talking about what I'm talking about tonight is the impact on the virus and how we're going to end this pandemic. And we're going to talk at all the elements of the bill beginning Friday, Saturday, and through the week. So, thank you for being here. Got it.
There you have it.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Before we get into the recap here, let's just embrace for a moment and remember the anniversary. I actually personally lost 3 members of my family due to pandemic. So let's just all pause for a moment here and remember our loved ones. Thank you. Okay, let's recap on what is inside this bill, and I'll sneak in the timeline as we talk about each item, okay? I'll make a special video here that covers all of the perks on how you can get all these things, okay, and really maximize the amount of money you're going to get. But let's just start off with $1,400 stimulus checks. This will go to you and all of your dependents, all of them that are on your taxes with the Social Security number. Sorry, no ITIN numbers on this one. And those thresholds are $75,000 or less filing single, $150,000 or less filing joint, $112,000 500 filing head of household, and they will end at $80,000 single, $160,000 joint, $120,000 head of household. Nothing over that, okay? And it'll go down from $75,000 down to $80 and vice versa. Checks will start flowing as early as next week, probably in the end of next week, for electronic and paper checks, probably mid-April, okay? $250 or $300 recurring payments for families with children starting in July. $250 for the children aged between 6 and 17, $300 for all children under the age of 6. $300 per week in unemployment insurance starting March 15th to September 6th. This also includes unemployment tax-free for the year 2020 up to the first $10,200. Do not race out right now to try and get this amended if you already filed. Just wait patiently as the IRS goes and updates all the tax code, because they may make this easy for you to do instead of having to rush out and amend. Okay? There's a $4,000 or $8,000 child care reimbursement. It says or because if you have one child, the maximum is $4,000. And if you have more than one child, the maximum is $8,000. Now that is eligible to 50% of the money that you put into it. So if you put $8,000 in, 50% of that is the $4,000. But if you only put $6,000 in, 50% of that is $3,000. So it would adjust based on how much money you paid for childcare. This bill includes rental, utility, and housing assistance. Such a complicated program to get funding from, because you have to check your state, you have to check your county, and then you have to check your locality, whether it's a city or municipality. $7 billion going to PPP program. Now, this is warranting an extension, right? It's just crazy because the program will end in like 3 weeks. $7 billion is heading there. What are they going to do with it, right? But it's not possible for them to make that adjustment during the reconciliation bill. We might see a standalone bill here coming up very shortly to extend the application deadline. $15 billion will go to EIDL. This continues to serve for the first $10 billion, priorities 1 and 2. And then it's going to take $5 billion and send it to new supplemental grants of $5,000 for businesses 10 or fewer in low-income communities suffering a 50% reduction in gross receipts. Priorities 1 and 2 will follow the same rules in the 331. That is for a 30% reduction in gross receipts, 300 or fewer employees, and in a low-income community. If you haven't already done so, you can support the channel by tapping the old like button. Every time you hit the like button, YouTube recommends this video to more and more people. Or you could share us on your Facebook or Twitter. It really helps spread the message that way. Join us on other videos where we discuss building wealth strategies through passive income, royalties, real estate, and the stock market. And remember to check out videos on PPP and EIDL and let us know where you are in that process of the application. You can put it in the comments right now, and if you're a subscriber, it's going to enroll you into my next giveaway when I hit 20,000 subscribers. I'm giving away $500. Just did this on Saturday, gave away $500 when I hit 10,000 subscribers. And that's going to do it for today, everybody. So take some of this stimulus money and get out there and start investing. Right now in the description, you could check out Webull and BlockFi. Webull wants to give you 2 free stocks valued up to about $1,600 after you deposit $100 into the platform. And BlockFi, if you deposit anywhere between $50 and $250, you could earn 8.6%, up to 8.6%, securing your cryptocurrency. Pretty awesome stuff. I use both of these platforms each and every day. Webull's pretty cool. They let you play games like this, right? Check this out. Spin the wheel. Basically, I invited friends to join the platform, and they gave me a chance to spin the wheel every time somebody signed up. And look at that. I just won free stocks. And the other day, I won this. $262 worth of Facebook stocks. Pretty awesome stuff. If you don't like those stocks, you can just trade them in and invest in whatever is in your interest, right? So Webull's trying to help you build a portfolio, or you could take that and just build your own portfolio. You could follow me on Instagram by finding me in the description. Don't follow anybody else asking you to join them on Instagram. They just want to scam you. I thank you all again, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.